Hello, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me here today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 3 months with a general overview. When we're doing the tarot, we're going to have a detailed reading. We're going to look into your home life and work, love, finances, one by one, month by month, okay? And by the way, if you go on to enjoy this reading, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. That way we can continue to grow and shine together. Let's start with your coffee cup. Then we're going to move on to the tarot. I see there's a chunk of money here showing up. Kind of looks like a mountain as well. So this can be something, a hard work that you actually take on as a challenge coming from the past. So I feel like you have been working on this thing already. And it seems like you're going to start to see the summit, the tip of the mountain and the top of the mountain. So you're climbing right to the top with this thing, okay? Which is a good thing. So after that, you are actually climbing downwards. There is going to be a moment of relaxation. So if you see any within the first month, Four of Swords and the tarot means that you're going to have time to rest your mind a little bit. This can even be what we see in the Four of Swords is there are three swords up hanging on the wall. One of them is laying down. So it seems like here, this can even be some things that you have already taken care of. You put it on the side. Now it's time to focus that one last thing in your hand. And you're going to, like you see the one sword laying down here. You're going to be taking care of that situation maybe towards the second month timeline, okay? Let's see what's happening inside the cup. I see a very busy and crowded cup, and there are so many actions happening, as you can see around here. There's a crowded environment right there. I see people there in separate rooms. This can be like a company or a household that everybody's going into different separate rooms. I see there's an Aries, a Ram right here. Ram can be someone who is a natural leader, but also Aries tend to be really like a quick decision maker and go-getter, okay? They do not really dwell on the decisions for so long. They make it, they just go out there, they test it out. If it works out, it doesn't work out, they switch the course and they make another decision and go after it. So it seems like here there's people inside of the room, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe different. If this is a company that you're working with 4 different people, and the Aries can be the new leader coming into this space, actually aligning with your energy as well, because Gemini, when you make a decision, you can go after it really fast as well. You don't really dwell on if it's going to work out or not. You don't doubt yourself that much. But decision-making process can be a little bit like taking longer than usual, not like Aries. However, this is going to be an alignment. This is going to be an energetic alignment. So this can even be someone who really thinks in the direction that you're thinking and takes action and elevates the situation, maybe work together, teaming up together. And the other people that are locked inside of the rooms are maybe the slow thinkers that cannot really catch up with you two guys, okay? Which is a good thing. So this can be like a team of 2, army of 2, that you are actually going to take care of a situation together with this person really fast. And I see after that you're wearing a gown. A white gown indicates peace. So this can even be interpreted as like a company or a situation, maybe that a work situation, but this can also be something that you're trying to achieve, a legal situation, or maybe a governmental thing, institutional thing, a school application. Maybe this is a person who knows the shortcuts to everything, giving you all like the things that you need to collect, the paperwork that you need, the articles that you need to write, whatever it is that maybe they're giving you, because I see phone lines forming here, while others are locked inside of their own world and still trying to figure things out. You're rocking and rolling, and a piece, the gown that you're wearing here towards the end of the first month, I feel like that the peace, the victory, that accomplishment, the feeling of accomplishment, okay, you're going to be in peace. You're not going to be wondering about that situation anymore. I told you that there's so many things happening here. I see a bull right here on the bottom right there, but kind of like one horn, which is a unicorn. Bull can be the Hierophant energy and authority, giving you an approval. It can also be a spiritual authority if you are trying to get maybe a license for some spiritual activities, maybe a Reiki license, or like meditation, yoga, or something like that. This can be the authority of that kind. And unicorn, though, this person, like this animal carries, indicates that this is something you think is not really attainable. Maybe it's not even attainable for a lot of people, that you need to go through a lot of trials and tribulations. Maybe even you're thinking this is too far-fetched, too far away to get it done. Seems like here, because it's under the bottom of the cup, I feel like this is not something that you are seeing how it's gonna happen, but it's still happening. Another thing here, there are like a circle around it. It's like a protected area. Maybe that's why. This can also be like literally protected area which has barbed wire around it, and the authority can be also like some higher level. Maybe you're thinking there's no one can get inside of this. That kind of reminds me, if you have seen the movie Interstellar, they actually find this barbed wired place, which turns out to be NASA. So maybe can be some that kind of like a high institution you want to enter into, and it seems like the path is opening and leading you towards it, leading you inside, outside, coming back inside. So it's just not going to be a stable in the sense of sitting in front of the desk all day type of thing. This can be like an active thing that you're going to pick up, and you're going to have access into that space. Can also be, I'm thinking, like what kind of a company this can be, like a pharmaceutical, maybe like you enter with cards, and like some place that has high importance compared to today's world. Okay, like when we look at this today's world, and some schools actually have this kind of places as well. I always give the example of school because I would love to go back for my PhD to school, so that's why I keep thinking maybe that will be my destiny as well. And let's see, within the second month, I see here there's a mountain, but the mountain is hypothetical mountain. It's not a real mountain. I see there are people inside of it, so this can be a place built like a mountain, like I said, like a company, a strong space. It can also be a new building, maybe a living space, because some apartment buildings, when you look at them, they are built like a fortress, and they have security, they have doormen, they have cleaning service, they have all that good stuff inside of it, and they are highly elevated. Okay, it can be that kind of an environment maybe you're going to move into, or maybe you're going to get a job in there. It can be like when I used to live in New York, I used to go to this fabric companies. Even in Empire State Building, there were like big companies that actually had like high security. You go through those kind of things to get there. Maybe you're going to go into that kind of like place and start working there, or maybe you're going to have some sort of a business in there. But this is a fortress and you're stepping into it. Number 8 symbolizes right there, one small, right under it, it just gets bigger. This might have material satisfaction at the end of it. And I'm giving you general examples of this building, but this can also be like receiving, because I see phone lines, email lines coming forward, maybe just back and forth, riding back and forth with these people. Okay, so I see legal papers showing up, and I see someone actually sprinkling out there something, maybe sprinkling in the positive sense, like holy water, or maybe literal like a sprinkle, prayer. Something is sending you good vibe from that space, and you're smiling when you're receiving that thing, and then the approval comes forward. Within the third month, you are, I feel like this is you wearing a hat, standing tall, and there are many people surrounding you. So this can be even a place that is going to give you that legal approval that you need to open up your shop, a cafe, or like whatever it is that you're going to get the approval. It can be, if you're writing a book, can be that publishing company. And I see there's actually like someone smiling coming towards you, maybe asking for something. I see another person here which has like a telescope, or like this glasses, I forgot what it's called, the ones that the sailors use with one hole, and they can see the farther away. spyglass. So there's a person also who has spyglass, like looking into what you're doing, watching you very carefully. This can be an environment that you're going to get invited to maybe talk about what you're creating, what you have created already. Or this can be you becoming an authority in that space, getting some upgrades, some promotion. And since you're in that space, there are people like zooming into every work that you're doing and maybe trying to understand how you actually get to this position. I see here there's a crescent moon forming. I see letter C in there. Letter C can be in someone's first name or the last name, and the name of a company that you're going to be attaching yourself to, or a person. This is with the spyglass, like Cecile. Maybe they're looking deep down what you're doing. But the thing is, though, you might think at first, like, why is this person analyzing what I do all the time? The thing is, there's this horse right here. Horses actually indicates progress, wish fulfillment. So this person you might be their wish fulfillment. You might have an information that is going to be their wish fulfillment, or you might be a very valuable asset to this person. So that's why maybe they're looking on. If you have a LinkedIn profile looking for a job, this can be a person like really looking, analyzing, and seeing your worth and value, maybe waiting for the right time to make the offer. Okay. And the December time, usually that's the time for like renewal things and reset of overall spiritual reset. So it seems like here this person might make their move during that time. We have the crescent moon. Like I said, it is the symbol of authority, government, and structure, institution. So that might be the time you're going to really receive this offer in a solid way. Another thing I see here, I don't know if you can, there's like a person here with a long skirt, their arms are open. It's like a whirling dervish actually turning, which symbolizes their whirling dervish is actually repeating the Earth's movement around the sun, and which means that another cycle that you're ending, which is with joy, okay, with control, because that's really hard work to whirl and turn like that without stopping. And it's a type of meditation as well, which they're actually their hands, one hand looks to the ground, one hand looks to high. So it means that you are merging the higher powers with the earthly things. You're manifesting some massive wealth as well as peace in your world. And it seems like this is towards like the end of the year, you're going to see the results of it. There's a big fish here that's swimming towards you as well, right under your arm when you're opening your arms up. So it can be even like a prayer ritual, actually bringing you massive abundance, wealth, resources, or money. Okay. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question and desire and intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see already someone actually raising their hand up in the air. So at the end of the mountainous space that actually happens, it seems like you're going to celebrate something big towards maybe towards the end of the first month. There's a desire coming forward. There's another one here. There is something dried up. This can be about something you wanted to accomplish. You put it in the freezer. It's been waiting there for a while now. Seems like that's going to come back to life as well. For example, maybe you have a hobby that you learned to do something back in the day, but you put it on the side. You don't really use it. It can become like a center of a situation, a subject matter very soon, it seems like here. And that's also showing up really fast. And the first desire coming forward, and then the second one coming forward. So it seems like maybe you're going to receive some resources, money, some time for yourself. Maybe you're going to get the chance to do the other things in the meantime. I see there are two people. You can see they're like actually putting their heads together. Some partnership energy is there, which I saw that Ram, the Aries, that you're coming together with. And now here they show up as human here. We have 4 pentacles, but I see the 1, 2, 3 here first, and the 4th is under a tree, which is the Ace of Pentacles energy. So you are maybe planting a seed and starting something new, and it seems like it is going to start bearing fruit and attract the right energies to you. With that energy, we have tears of joy. So maybe even starting this thing is going to be really life-changing for you. And then afterwards, you're coming together with these two people, like another person that is compatible energy. And maybe growing this tree together. I see here there's a protection shield around you, and there's a tent under it. Tent can be your sacred space, your living space. If you are feeling like maybe pressure on that space, or if you're feeling like you need help in that space, it seems like the protection is coming forward within the second month. And there's also a person here coming, maybe looking like a bird, maybe someone with like a phoenix energy, a reset energy. This can be, it's not really your reset. I feel like this can be a person who has been through some lifetime struggles and energies, and they know how to actually come out of certain situations, and they're approaching to you. But the thing is, a bird represents a message. So this doesn't mean that this person is going to show up and help you right away. They might give you an advice, a path to follow, and when you follow the path, you create the protection shield around you. Another thing I see here within the third month, I'm sorry, this is like the first month, the second month, and the third month timeline, there is an umbrella here. So if maybe this is an advice so good that is going to get you the resources that you need. When you take action, it's going to actually bring massive yield, like create amazing work, amazing abundance in your life, and also support is going to be there. And there's going to be, you're going to maybe even create this nest of like a safety nest, a security nest, that when the things actually start to rain down, you're going to have a protection over your head. Okay. So it seems like overall looking good. December time is the last month. That's how I calculated. So it seems like that's when you are going to feel that blessed energy. Now we're going to pull cards for each month for home, work, love, and finances. I especially want to look at love, because love energy, a new person coming in, is a reflection of where we are in life. So if there's someone coming in that you don't enjoy, you can always say, okay, I want something better, a companion. And love can be also an environment, a social environment that you're going to have companion. Okay, let's see what's happening within the first month. 10 of Pentacles. It seems like in the house, you're going to have a very happy and enjoyable environment. Okay, you can see they have the family here. He has a massive mansion. The tree bark or body of the tree here, we see all these circles actually symbolizes the age and the longevity of this creation. And so you might receive, this kind of reminds me of maybe an inheritance coming to your house, and something that is going to create long-term stability. It can be an upgrade, a promotion of someone, a figure in your life that is actually going to affect the whole family's future. So it seems like overall you're looking in a very good space in the first month when it comes to home. And even if you don't see it this moment, it can be the upgrade coming into your life. Okay, when it comes to work, Ace of Swords is a new idea. Like, there's no sword here, but we have a key, we have a lock, and it's like a spiral lock, and something maybe that requires brain power to unlock, which you're holding the key and unlocking that door, which can bring you a new position, new upgraded income, can be a bonus, can be a new office. The key can also indicate like a new office that you enter into. If you don't have currently a job, maybe you're looking for a way to retire. It can be like completing certain things and get to that point that you want to go. Something new, something bright, something we have here. He has stars all over his cloak, which indicates creative, innovative, and also heart's desire. Even though swords is only representative of intellectual upgrades, it seems like the Aquarius energy has a star, which is wish fulfillment. So it is going to be also your wish fulfillment. It just speaks to your soul because it's air. Love, we have 5 of Cups. So that's how I felt like before even I pulled the cards. I feel like maybe you have been through, or you're going through heartbreak, maybe in love, or this has happened. Like, you let go of the 3 of the desires that you have. Maybe you've been through a relationship. You have your experiences now. You know what you want better, but you also sacrifice from yourself, okay? And or you had to let certain things go in order to stay in that space, and that actually you're feeling maybe disappointment for that. But the thing is though, nothing is ever lost. So the energy that you put out there always comes back multiplied in a very positive way. So maybe you were actually a very giving person in love, very supportive of the person's energy, but you didn't receive that back. Now it's the universe's time to return back to you. We're going to get clarifiers to see what this actually means. This can also mean that maybe you have spent time with someone longer than you should, and now you're looking back and saying, I should have just, do something different or go with a different direction. The thing is though, overall, when we look at the original Five of Cups, that Three Cups doesn't really have good stuff in it. They weren't meant for you. This is actually something that is going to work out better because does she have the castle here? Kind of like the doorway. We can see a little bit silhouette here. She's going through the river and she has a new things waiting for her there. So there's something new waiting for you, okay? And this time, these are not losses. These are actually your maybe non-negotiables that you come to understand that you want. And now you're going to actually speak them out loud. When it comes to finances, the Hermit coming forward here. The Hermit has a star in his fishing rod here. The Hermit showed up as a massive fish, which is also a symbol of wealth, opportunities, abundance. And the Hermit has two fish here. Hermit is the lighthouse here. So you are illuminated when it comes to finances, eliminating other people's pathway. I'm thinking maybe if you're an advisor when it comes to finance, maybe there are certain things that you went through actually worked out for you. Now you have an upgraded financial situation and now you can actually help people with that. Or within the first month, you can really receive the information, use it, test it, and then maybe it is going to be something that you can teach to others too. So it is going to be an enlightenment situation when it comes to finances. This can be even figuring out new ways to multiply your abundance. Let's see the clarifiers here with Ten of Pentacles, with a family. Let's see what's happening. Is it like an inheritance or is it something that you already have? Okay. That's what Five of Wands kind of tells me, it's inheritance issue. But also there's something maybe in the family that was a point of confusion, maybe even competition. Seems like that's going to settle down. Okay, that competition, that argument, that push and pull. I don't know what they're doing here. Like they're fighting, they're measuring their stakes. What they're doing, there was like an ego, a lot of ego situation, maybe disagreements here. So it's going to settle down with the Ten of Pentacles energy when the longevity, material satisfaction, that establishment, actually you lay the foundation of it. Then people are going to calm down. They're going to understand, okay, we need to work together in this situation. We are family, we're home, we're together. Or maybe this is about building a home that you are going after, maybe contractors and stuff. It seems like you're going to find the right one here. At work, with the Ace of Swords, the new idea is going to bring massive movement, new opportunities, massive progress and growth. Eight of Wands energy is like fast, rapid progress. Love is Nine of Cups is good sign because it seems like that's why I felt the Five of Cups has past energies. So in the past, maybe you have been through certain things. Now you know what you don't want, you know what you do want in a relationship. You're clear, your boundaries are strong, and the universe is going to respond back to that energy with the Nine of Cups. Whatever it is that you're desiring in a person, in a relationship, loving, supportive, patient, and active in the sense of maybe it's not like sitting home all day. It's going to have this kind of movement in the energy, movement in the relationship, going to vacations together, having fun together, joining to a marathon. Doesn't have to be that like extreme, but whatever your heart is desiring, it is going to have all that good activity, and all the desires you have basically is going to start aligning in love. It can be someone new coming in. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but this is actually also emotional energy. So emotional wise, it is going to be something satisfying coming into your life. When it comes to finances, Three of Cups is a good sign. It means that I told you that you have two ships and you are here and you have three people right there. You might even find people that are really on the same page with you. So you have the Hermit, you have the experience, you have the goals, you have created something. Maybe you have created a product. You need just someone to organize it, sell it, and someone to track it, find sponsors. Maybe that's a kind of a business you have, and celebrate it together. That what you're creating. You see the abundance, the harvest here. They're celebrating the harvest. You're gonna actually create a great harvest, it seems like here, and you're gonna celebrate it with those ones that are helping you out. Let's see the second month's energy from now, and the months actually, I forgot to mention in the beginning. It's from October, November, and December we're looking at. This is November. Home starts with Three of Wands energy, a new adventure you're going to be setting off to. After you settle down the struggle, the competition, the conflict happening inside of the house, you're going to have an opportunity to set sails into a new adventure. Or maybe if you want to go travel somewhere else, you want to leave the home behind for a while and just, explore new things. You're going to get the chance to do that. The ship in her hand symbolizes that she's free to choose wherever she wants to go. So that's why I feel like this financial upgrade is going to help you maybe even get to a place that you always dreamed of, but it was too expensive to go. It can be that kind of a thing. For some of you, I felt pyramids. I don't know if that makes sense, or like it doesn't have to be like Egypt, the pyramids in Egypt. Maybe it's in Mexico, I forgot the name of it, but there are other pyramids all around the world, maybe some other one. Or we have one in France, the glass one, the museum one. I forgot the name of that as well. But I'm a visual person. I keep getting the visuals in my head. So maybe some of you are wanting to go there. Can be that kind of like setting sail. Okay. And the work seems like here, King of Swords is the authority figure. He's strong, he's powerful, he is all-seeing and all-hearing. Not only seeing, but hearing. The bird brings him news. So you're coming up with the idea that is going to bring fast progress, and this can even bring a promotion upgrade, and you becoming a logical authority. People come to ask for advice. And King of Swords is your energy. It's air. So your intellectual and logical, also stoic attitude is going to really put you in a very powerful place, it seems like here. When it comes to love, Ace of Cups, guys, some of you are going to really experience true love. Okay, maybe after the difficulty that you had, maybe for a long time you have been alone. It seems like this also indicates Nine of Cups that you have been through a hardship, a bad experience. However, now you're happy with yourself. Now you have everything you desire in your life. You're peaceful, you're calm, cool, collected, and feeling great about yourself. When you do, there's new love, something that is satisfying. You see the butterflies. Butterflies is not the best sign to feel in your stomach, but I feel like your transformation is the key that you should be looking at. That there's going to be a transformative energy coming in to really make you feel like loved and make you feel the love as well. Okay. Finances, we have Two of Wands. There's a planning going on. You started out something good. You got the support, and that will actually bring some, I feel like, new shifts, new opportunities. With that, you're going to have the world in your hand, and maybe you start planning something new with this financial situation. Okay, you're going to be starting to plan some new adventures or new investments, new progress. The full moon timeline within the second month can be the time maybe you're going to be purging the things about this structure that doesn't work, so you can actually add on and follow up with the things or create the things that is going to increase the wealth in this space. Okay, Three of Wands, we have Six of Swords. Okay, in the home, I told you that you're going to be going on a new adventure. And the Six of Swords is telling me from choppy waters to the calmer shores. So if this travel is caused by you had like too much of dealing with too much at house situation, even though you have comfort, but maybe you don't have help. Seems like here it is going to carry you towards somewhere peaceful. Mentally, you're going to be in peace. You're going to be relaxing. You're going to be leaving the, I don't want to say chaos, because day-to-day things can get really heavy and tiring. So it is going to be a more calmer space you're going to be moving on to. Maybe taking a little vacation that will really relax your mind. King of Swords comes with the Knight of Wands. It seems like here at work, you're going to be an authority and you're going to make maybe even wild decisions. Wild in the sense of like a very adventurous, beautiful, innovative decisions. And it is going to bring fast progress at work. And I feel here, it's not only going to be fast progress and upgrade, it is going to also bring some material satisfaction to you as well. That's why you might be also planning what to do with that material thing coming in. When Ace of Swords comes up, we have Seven of Swords. This has actually the meaning of this. We see this person right before the dawn. He's stealing the swords. It can indicate someone who's a lying, stealing, cheating personality. I want to look more into it, but this can also indicate that this time around the things are going to be different. It's not going to be the same. When maybe you have been keep repeating the same things in love and then getting the same results, seems like this time around it's going to be different. But the thing is though, still it has that sneaky energy. That's why I want to look into it here. We have another 7. 7 is knowledge, guys. That's the number, a value of the 7. Also, it is a lucky number. So even though it seems like the things are looking a little unlucky here, 7 is a very lucky number. So it seems like you might really take a break when you see things that are not really aligning with your mindset, what you want out of a relationship. You might really take a break and see, okay, did I plant the seeds right? Am I on the right path in this relationship? Am I doing the right thing? But this is also, like I told you, this is a lucky thing, lucky outcome. Let's see the third one. Yeah, the Empress here, you showed up. So it seems like you're going to turn things around here. And mentally, maybe you're feeling there's some sneaky things happening here. This didn't happen to me this way before. And that's why you might be pausing, reflecting, and seeing that you're the one turning things, creating things, putting the boundaries down. Nobody can actually fool you. You are highly intellectual. You can see through people. And 7 is your air sign. So your mind might be also seeing things in a way that is not really beneficial, like seeing things it doesn't really mean it doesn't exist, but it seems like maybe you're overanalyzing things, okay? Empress energy is a positive energy. It has love in it. It has honesty in it. It has growth in it. So this relationship is going to have those kind of things in it, it seems like here. Even the King of Cups indicates that this is going to be a balanced relationship. Like giving and receiving is going to be balanced. It is going to be equal. And so what can be done, you should be paying attention to with the 7 of Swords, maybe you should take it slow this time rather than just giving everything you have and being left out and wondering, oh, is this going to be returning back to me energy? Okay, just keeping things slow, because Empress is a slower energy. She has grounded earth energy involved in it, even though we have air also. So keeping things slow is going to be really important here. When it comes to finances, we have the 4 of Swords. I told you, if you get the 4 of Swords, it's going to make it clear. 4 of Swords energy is you hang up 3 swords up here and you lay down 1 here. I heard from 2 different interpreters. One of them says that this is something that you have taken care of and put it on the side, that you don't wonder anymore because it's golden and it's done. It's the same energy as you are. The light is coming in. You see there's like a compassionate moment happening in there. And 3 swords up here is the things in your mind that you want to resolve. And this light coming in, the compassion of the creator, the priest, and the holy person is actually showing you that you can eliminate these swords as well. This can be interpreted vice versa. This can be something in your mind. This can be 3 things that you actually handled. But I feel here, that's how I interpret it in the cup. Either way though, you are, when it comes to financial situations, you're planning some things out. You're going to make a decision. But before making the decision, you need to give it some time. Okay, you need to rest your mind, and with a calm mind, not in a manic situation. With a calm situation, you should make the decision to invest or not to invest, to pull all the money or invest in something else. It requires calm, cool, collected attitude. It cannot result in a good way if you rush into it. Planning, okay, put the plan on the side, write it down, get it ready, but wait for the right time. And I feel like here, yeah, the Chariot tells me that you're going to know when the right time is. It's going to be like, okay, it's go time, kind of like an energy is going to rush to you. And it's not going to be adrenaline. It's going to be like calm, that higher self guiding you. You're going to feel that. Let's look into the third month. That's what's happening at home and work and love and finances. I see some of you are entering into a relationship, but you have still doubts about if this is the right thing to do. Three of Pentacles, guys. Some of you at home now going on an adventure, maybe finding in that adventure the people to work together with at home or help you out. You see like this, they're carrying some there's a brick right there. We have a hammer right there. She's right there guiding them. So it seems like here, this can be even building a new home or fixing up something at home. And I feel like here, maybe when you're in travel, if this continues for a longer time, or when you're going into a new adventure, you might even get these two people that are really good at what they do. And what happens that is you're going to be just instructing them, take care of the situation at home, and they will get it done. They will get it done in the best possible way. Okay. When it comes to work, Page of Swords, again, you have full on your energy. Told you that you're going to come up with a new idea and then you're going to develop and grow it. Dandelion is your wish fulfillment. So it is going to be maybe an improvement, an upgrade. And this can be something that is new to you. That's why you showed up in the Page of Swords energy, from authority to younger energy. Either way, though, this is a learning energy, but this is your wish and desire, so it is going to work out very well. When it comes to love, you showed up as Queen of Swords. So what you're going to do here, instead of seeing what's not there, or maybe putting too much of attention of the things that you don't desire, you're going to actually be a little bit gentle, because Queen of Swords, even though she's stoic as well, she's reasonable and logical. She is, as a feminine energy, has that compassion. First of all, compassion towards yourself and towards others as well. Instead of like looking at the picture in like, oh, she has a spyglass too here. Like, she's actually looking at all the details, analyzing it, seeing the truth, and approaching with compassion. This means that not being reactive, but proactive in the situation, understanding it, and can I resolve it? Can I walk away from it? Let's see it without getting emotional, approach the situation with a gentleness and gentle attitude, and resolve it in the best way possible. I see overall there's a aligned couple showing up, but if that's not even the case here, you're resolving it very well, okay? Let's see, we have Four of Cups energy, finances. Okay, so I feel here you're going to take the action, you're going to get the results. But the thing is, though, Four of Cups has this energy, okay? She has 3 cups in front of him in the original tarot we see. And there's 1 cup in the air that is like not really solid yet. So you might receive your heart's desire here. 4 also has stability energy. You might create a stability. But then if you are like all of us today is like that, you have a goal in the air, up in the air all the time, ready to go, that you accomplish one thing, knock one thing off, and then go after other. It can be that. So for example, maybe your purpose is to grow your finances, invest in something very beautifully with maybe your family. You're opening up a pizza shop. That's like the first thing popped in my head. And then growing it, maybe taking it a little bit slower, but then launching really big in the future, and then coming up and saying, okay, now I want to change my car. And how am I going to gather up the money? Because I invested everything in there. So, but even though you have something coming in, because the business is not really like you can take money out of it right away and spending on the things that are going to be liabilities. So maybe that's going to be the idea here, that you're going to feel bored a little bit. We're going to see what this is really quickly. So within the third month, we have December. Yeah, that may be like maybe Christmas time. You might really tie your finances to a certain space. Maybe that's going to make you feel a little bit like upset about it. It can be that. This doesn't mean it's a negative thing, because you already have 3 cups in front of you. So you already have created something. You already something is already like working. Okay, very well. When it comes to 3 of Pentacles, Death card comes forth for the home. So what happens is here, I told you that maybe you're developing something, growing something, building something at home, and while you're in the adventure, and maybe you're going to come back to adventure, that death can be indicative of a system that is established. Okay, we see the Hierophant here. He's afraid of the death coming in. We have an older gentleman here. The king actually fell down, but we have the child, a new thing. The sun is coming on the background between the two towers, which we see in the moon. So maybe you didn't have clarity about a situation, about how this is going to go. This can be even like maybe you're working with a contractor. One of them is going to say, you know what, I'm leaving. I'm not going to continue. But this is going to give you sunshine, because I feel like death already says this is an old king. He doesn't have authority. He cannot do anything. Okay, so this can be in your household. Maybe you're living in a certain place, an apartment, you keep fixing it, but it keeps breaking down. But I feel like with the death card, you're going to be like, okay, I'm ending the lease and I'm looking for a new place. The Hangman is illumination here. Okay, I know how to take care of a situation. Two suns, actually. He's bright, and understanding how to take care of a situation here is going to come to surface. With the Hangman energy, you might pause a little bit. Maybe you're not going to rush right away to find the things. But the thing is, though, you're going to find perfect balance for yourself. We have 3 major arcana already. We have 13, 12, and 14. Okay, so these numbers are not following each other. So it's not going to be in the correct order you're going to be doing things. But it seems like you're going to create balance at the end of the day in your home. Okay, it's going to be moderation, it's going to be calmness, and the angelic, maybe even fire power here is going to make things moving. Also, the crown on the background, this is the 3rd sun, guys. It is going to bring a lot of optimism and good energies to that space. Let's see your Page of Swords at work. Yeah, you're creating something amazing, and initially you're going to start as maybe a newbie in that thing. Like the passionately, you're going to start maybe a new department in your company or in your work. And it seems like you're going to quickly pick up all the tools and build this thing better than ever, because Magician is the manifestation card. So you're going to manifest amazing things when you really fully step into this thing and keep making things happen. Queen of Swords we have in the love, the Queen of Pentacles. Seems like you're going to utilize a lot. Okay, guys. So you need to be logical, because there's like a very compatible and beautiful relationship that you're forming here. Okay, with someone who's resourceful, who's wealthy, abundant, who is supportive of you and sees you as a queen, respects and aligns with you. This is all grounded energy here, and you both are going to create something amazing. However, you need to be in, first of all, approach things with a compassionate but logical perspective. Okay, is this going to if there's some doubts here, you need to word it out. That's what the Queen of Swords does. She speaks, she talks, and speaks her truth, demands what she desires and she deserves. And then when you actually put it out there, the relationship is going to take a good turn, because it is going to put you in the same alignment with this person. There's another thing here. When you speak out loud, what can happen is you're not only speaking to one person, you're speaking to the universe, the creator of all that is. This person can actually take their swords and leave the 7 of Swords energy. And when you clarify, cut clear, like this Queen of Swords with the sword, you know what you want, then in a gentle way, in a compassionate way, meaning like not feeling resentful because the creator or the universe sent you someone that is not compatible, but feeling compassionate that, okay, this came for this reason. Now I'm moving on to a new one. There is a perfect alignment, a perfect relationship showing up here for you. When it comes to finances, 2 of Cups is a good sign. It can be even something affecting your finances when it comes to love as well. I feel a good energy here. On the bottom, we have the sun, the shadow side of it. So it seems like even though you feel bored about a situation when it comes to finances, maybe there's going to be stagnancy happening. You're going to get to a very loving place and very supportive place. Some things that are supportive of you financially is going to start happening. Something very optimistic and beautiful, good changes are also going to be happening, okay, in that space. You don't need to even worry about like this is disappointment, this is like discouragement. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, I wanted more, I want to expand, grow really fast. Maybe you're looking for the next finish line without enjoying the first finish line with the chariot that you passed. Seems like you're going to come to understand and realize why you are where you are. and see the next beautiful blessing with very optimistic attitude, and maybe take the chance and invest in that as well, and that will work out too. But it might require you to take your time a little bit. Four of Cups is like taking their time a little bit here. Now I'm going to pull your oracle. We're going to see what you need to know or see at this time. Okay. Hungry ghosts, obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. Now this makes sense with the Four of Cups. It can come with like maybe in a home that you might be dealing with some of those like obsessive scarcity mindset of the people. They want more, but they don't do anything. But it seems like that's also coming to an end. And if you're feeling like in financials, there's like a growth, a shrinkage happening. This is because of the scarcity consciousness creeping in. This is what you need to know. This is not your true nature. You can always turn your thoughts towards abundance. Okay, this is mindset here speaking. And attachment to outcome, attachment to things happening in a certain way can really, okay, we have recovery coming here with a purple chakra. We had the Ace of Swords with a key. So I'm going to talk about this too. So it seems like here, you're letting go of the attachments. That's going to be the goal of this next 3 months. You're letting go of the scarcity mindset, which is going to help you see the abundance and the things that are available to you. That's why I feel like recovery is wanting to come forward. We have here a keyhole, a door getting unlocked. If you have been maybe trying to find a job or upgrading your job in a house, whatever your situation, maybe overall that the doors are feeling locked for a while now, there's a recovery coming forward here, okay? You need to focus on, first of all, recovering your energy. This is the purple chakra, which is your third eye, receiving intuitive guidance and taking action towards the direction of that intuitive guidance and recovering from the things that happened on the past, because new you, and maybe after that 3 months, the new year and new you really going to be someone elevated, upgraded, happy, peaceful, okay? That feelings of lack doesn't really belong into that future. I see your overall advice here. Let's pull one to see. This one wanted to come forth. Let's see. We have a beautiful blue flower. This is also, we have blue color here. It's the throat chakra. It's speaking your truth. Learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. Okay, keep it light, like with the Queen of Swords energy. Keep it light because it is going to get better than ever. Okay, all right, beautifuls, that's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me here, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.